I was only learning to read and write. All my life I've never been able to read and write, doing long-term prison sentence, so I thought I'd actually sit down and educate myself. I done a thing with a teacher called toe by toe. 40 years of age, to sit in a classroom with a lot of young kids and learn to read and write was difficult. She gave me an essay and also a leaflet to an entry to a competition, Sunderland Theatre, to say we'd be able to write a short story. Went off, I was in solitary, put my head down, piece of paper. I started about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and finished about 11 o'clock at night. Never even read it back to myself, give it to the teacher, typed it up for me. Come back the next day and said, "Did you write this?" I said, "Yeah, well, I've got nothing." That's what come from the mind. She says, "Wow, amazing." She entered it into this competition. 3 months later, come back and said I won first prize. You know, I thought, wow, unbelievable. They done a reading of it. Now today, I'm standing in the field and we're making a film of it.
Action!
Cheating bastards! I'll give you no fucking caravan.
When I first met Esther read the script and said, "Wow, that's just a powerful story. Where'd you cut?" I said, "There's a bit of my background in this, being an Irish traveller. That's where I've never been educated, never had time to go to school. Always had to live off our wits, travelling all over the country, in Ireland, in England." First time I ever met Esther, she come to see me in prison and said she'd be interested in making this into a short film, which was exciting. You know what I mean? For someone just to read the story and said it was good is unbelievable. But for Esther to say she wanted to do more with it.
When the fight's going on, we can have full volume, but otherwise sort of give it, but not too much. If you see one of the actors is talking, you're going to have to take the volume down a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Tell the dog that's on it.
Okay, we're going to rehearse it from the top.
Through Damo, the writer, we went on a mission to pick up a load of guys embarking in Walthamstow. They're all travellers, and they are the real thing, as we can see. Yeah, but no, it's going well. It's just a bit mad. It's hard to think while I'm trying to get all the shots done. And also, James is so bloody cold, the lead actor. It's a nightmare for him as well, and I'm probably being really mean.
Nah, it's nothing at all, I imagine. There's a lot of work that goes into putting a film together. You know, I come down now to see how it goes, what it goes about. I'm still writing today. I've got something that I'm doing now. But this will help with, like, the next time, when I finish this story, I'll make life a lot easier on people like special effects, equipment. You know, it'll help me to understand what it is to put a film together.
Well, we're burning a caravan, so there's various flame sequences within that of Molotov cocktail coming through a window, hitting the ground. And while all that's happening, there's rain as well. So we've got rain and fire at the same time. An exciting combination.
Okay, stand by.
Standing by.
Happy, Luke? Still running? Can we change the rain? We're losing the rain. Can we have more rain, please, on the window?
The story, this is based on my childhood. Where the family I come from, we are a bare knuckle fighting family. But that's gone now. That part of our life's gone. That's not coming back. Irish travellers is gone now. They broke up all the communities. I wrote something that is part of my history of culture of bare knuckle fist fighting. When two travellers have got a quarrel, we don't go cut corn to the police. We just straight toe to toe, man to man. You got something to say it.
Yeah, the fight sequence is between Bull and Dan, and it's designed to be very realistic and quite brutal. 2 weeks of rehearsals, maybe 5 sessions with James, and about 4 with Adrian. They're looking really good. James has really progressed. He's looking really like a fighter now. You've got to understand the characters, and it takes a lot of work from the actors themselves. And as I said, James has put himself through it. He's learned to fall, learned to move like a fighter, and you know, really sell the hits. That's the hardest thing, is learning how to actually sell the punches like, you know, they're actually hitting. You know, it's all very well being able to throw a punch, but to make it look realistic is that, you know, that extra dimension really.
Bye.
Adrian's been a fighter for 27 years. He's been doing martial arts for, so he's a little bit unmatched really. With movie fighting, you have to make the movements a lot bigger, so a quick punch on film you wouldn't really see. So even if I was here, if I was doing this, you'd never see it. But with a movie punch, it has to be much larger for you to see it. So even with Adrian, there's been a lot of work needed just to kind of make it much more movie orientated.
We're waiting for smoke, rain, and we're going to take it. Hopefully do it in one take, because I don't know how long we're going to keep these guys for.
Let's have the rain in, please.
Watch out, guys, it's about to rain.
About to rain.
I want a clean ball now, boys. No biting, no poking eyes out. Do you want to leave those gold rings on?
And action.
I want to keep my place. No gold eyes out. No biting. Do you have some rings on? I do. Are you have rings on?
It makes no difference to me.
You right, lads? You right now? Best confidence. One of them lads is one of these. Fight!
Come on! Get up! Stay down, you gobshite!
You know, but this is gone. That way's gone now. That kind of life's gone. So, the way people move, the way we're told to move on, we're just gypsies, you know. And the women, the way the women have got to put up with so many children in the caravan, the hardness of it. You know, I want people to portray what once was a life that's now gone.
You get the thing?
Yeah.
No,
Stop,
please, no.
Stop, honey. Just go back there. So from there, bang, 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 bang. As soon as you've done that, you don't really give a shit about her.
No, please, no, bitch! Attack this way, you lying bastard.
To write something and to see someone take an interest and then portraying it into a film and actually visualise what I actually wrote so other people can share in it is just unbelievable. You know, it's an experience that not many people get. You know, so for people today to actually, when this actually does go on the screen and people see it, they'll actually see what I was actually thinking, actually what I wrote, and that will also give, you know, it's hard to put into words, to be honest.
We need to do that moment anyway.
Yes.
That's one of the moments we've still got to do, so it's the ref. Okay, we need to do that in a 3-shot.
If it's shown in prisons, they will say, oh, that is a good film, it's got everything in it. But behind the scenes, the guy couldn't read and write. He wrote the story in prison, so it opens doors for other people, so it can be done.
Oh my God, what have I done? God help me.
At one time, I could never read and write. The first time I put pen to paper and wrote a story, all of a sudden I'm standing in a field in Essex and I'm making a film. That is just unbelievable. That doesn't happen to people. So that's something that I'll keep with me for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? And I've got a lot of people to thank for that.
That's it, finally. Now it is officially a wrap.
I've achieved something that I never thought would be possible. For me to actually write something and to get all these people involved in today to a story that's something that I wrote is amazing.
Amy, it's shot 100, we're all due for champagne.